Stress, which is the third leg of our uncomfortable stool here, is actually a physical response to a threat, real or imagined. And in modern life, most of the threats are either perceived or imagined, but they're not, so somebody's probably told you the story of the saber-toothed tiger and the fight or flight response and so on. That this is a response we think was designed by nature. So when you walked out of the cave and you ran into a big predator, like a saber-toothed tiger, your part of your nervous system fires off and you get a big shot of adrenaline and your heart beats faster and your blood clots faster and your blood pressure goes up and your muscles get supercharged and you're ready to run or run the fastest 2 miles you've ever run in your life or fight the tiger to death, and then it supercharges you. It's that kind of thing we hear about when the mother moves a car to save the baby. The thing is that this response can go off in response to threats that are not predators, it can go off in response to stock market movements, economic changes, thinking about aging, thinking about whether you can meet your responsibilities, all kinds of stuff, and all kinds of stuff that unless you know where the off button is on your television or your radio or your computer, that you can just literally pump into your brain, 24/7 if you stay up. All the bad news of every bad thing that has happened around the world to anybody, or if it's a slow news day, what could happen. Okay, like the H1N1 flu, because it's doesn't look like a terribly dangerous flu right now, but it could become really dangerous. And that's what's got everybody scared and everybody freaked out and standing in line. What could happen? So, and yes, there's a balance between, again, being able to predict the future and take measures to prevent things happening that don't need to happen, and freaking out for months about something that probably will never happen. It's a yin-yang kind of relationship. So the important thing here is that stress is a physical response. It's not stuff that happens to you. It's a physical response that your body has to survive a short-term stress. And if you survive that short-term stress, like the saber-toothed tiger, you've either killed it or you've run away from it and run as fast as you can, climb the highest tree that you can. You burned up all these stress chemicals. And when the tiger goes away, you kind of limp back to the cave and breathe a big sigh of relief and tell everybody about how you killed the tiger or ran away from the tiger. And your body rested and compensated and recharged itself and replaced all the chemicals that it used during that intense 20 to 30 minute fight, or else the tiger has eaten you and you don't have any more stress, but one way or another, it's all over in about 20 or 30 minutes. Okay? So there's none of this years, of stress that go on if you're a good worrier, where you wake up in the morning and the first thing on your mind is, oh my God, what's going to happen with this? Am I going to be able to do this? And am I going to be able to meet that? And so on and so forth. And of course, the really good warriors are not only doing it during the daytime, you're up at night too, because you can't sleep.